Hello physios. Today we learn on topic on internal capsule in anatomy. So what does it mean and what are the situation and what are the parts presenting in and what is the blood supply and its applied anatomy in a shortage. Like first we know the situation. Firstly, the internal capsule, it is a large band of fibers which is situated on each cerebral hemispheres. As it can be appear V shape with its in concave in shape, and the concave it is occupied by the lentiform nucleus, and the internal capsule it contains fibers coming and going to out from cerebral cortex. These are the fibers of internal capsule, which the fibers coming in and coming out, that is passing in and passing out from the cerebral cortex only. Next, when if we look in upwards, the fibers of the internal capsule getting diverge, so they are called with the corona radiata, and the fibers getting converge and they are continuous with the crus cerebri. Next, what are the parts of the internal capsule getting divided? As there are in anterior limb, genu, posterior limb, sublentiform part and retrolentiform part. And what are the parts in detail? Your anterior limb, it lies between head of the caudate nucleus and lentiform nucleus. Here you can see in this picture, that is your anterior limb. And genu, it is some bending shape between anterior and posterior limbs. Posterior limb lies between the thalamus and lentiform nucleus. Sublentiform part, it lies below the lentiform nucleus, and retrolentiform it lies behind the lentiform nucleus. Retrolentiform, the word name only telling that it lies behind the lentiform nucleus. And what are the relations? Medially, laterally. In medially, you can see head of caudate nucleus and thalamus, and laterally you can see lentiform nucleus. Next comes your blood supply. Your anterior and posterior limb are supplied by your cerebral artery, whereas your genu, it is from your branches of internal carotid artery and the branches of posterior communicating artery. And sublentiform part, it is supplied by a branch of anterior carotoidal and branches of posterior cerebral artery. Your retrolentiform part, your branches of posterior cerebral artery. So, this is the blood supply of your internal capsule. Next comes your applied anatomy. When there is a lesion in the internal capsule and there are the branches of medial and lateral straight branches of medial cerebral artery, or you can write it simply, if there is any lesion in the internal capsule and involvement of the medial cerebral artery, in bracket you can write there is an involvement of both medial and lateral straight branches, and these gives rise to hemiplegia. Okay, if there is lesion in the medial cerebral artery, it gives rise to hemiplegia on the opposite half of the body. It means paralysis of the one half of the body. So it is due to the UMN type of paralysis. This lateral straight artery is called as Charcot's artery of cerebral hemorrhage. Once again, I will tell about, if there is any lesion in the middle cerebral artery, this gives rise to hemiplegia on the opposite half of the body. That is paralysis on the one side of the body. It is UMN paralysis. And the lateral straight artery is called as Charcot's artery of cerebral hemorrhage. Understood? What is internal capsule? It's what are the fibers and the internal capsule getting divided into the parts, and where does it lies, relations, blood supply and applied anatomy gives the good point of view in exam. Thanks for watching SPN.